Over 100 million people watch the Super Bowl halftime show every year. But some of these performances cost up to $20 million to produce. So which halftime shows were the most expensive of all time? Today we're breaking down the top 10 biggest, boldest, and most costly Super Bowl halftime shows ever, including how much they cost and how many people watched. Let's get into it. Katy Perry. When Katy Perry took the Super Bowl stage in 2015, she didn't just perform. She turned the stadium into a fantasy world. She entered riding a massive golden mechanical lion. The field transformed into a moving chessboard. Fireworks exploded above 70,000 fans. And then, Left Shark happened. One backup dancer slightly off choreography became one of the biggest internet memes of the decade. Despite the playful visuals, this was a massive technical production involving complex moving platforms and projection mapping. It became the most watched halftime show at the time, proving spectacle and pop energy could dominate the biggest stage in sports. Madonna. Madonna approached the Super Bowl like a Roman empress entering a coliseum. Carried in on a throne by gladiators, she delivered one of the most theatrical halftime productions ever. The stage design resembled ancient architecture, and hundreds of costumed performers filled the field. Guest appearances from LMFAO, Nicki Minaj, and MIA added modern flair, but the scale of the staging is what pushed the budget high. Massive choreography coordination, costume changes, and pyrotechnics made this feel closer to an Olympic ceremony than a football intermission. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga began her performance on the roof of the stadium. After opening with patriotic themes, she literally jumped into the arena suspended by cables, one of the most dramatic entrances in halftime history. What made Gaga's show unique was that she performed almost entirely solo. No major co-headliners, no shared spotlight, just choreography, live vocals, drones forming shapes in the sky, and relentless pacing. It was a technical masterpiece built on precision timing and athletic endurance. Beyoncé. Although officially a co-headliner, Beyoncé's presence defined Super Bowl 50. Her performance of Formation became one of the most discussed halftime moments ever. The choreography was sharp, militant, and intentional. The staging was bold and symbolic. Beyond entertainment, this performance triggered cultural conversations across media and politics. Production costs were driven by tight choreography blocks, costume design, and layered stage formations. It proved halftime shows could be both performance and statement. Bruno Mars. At just 28 years old, Bruno Mars became one of the youngest halftime headliners ever. There were no giant lions or flying entrances. Instead, the money went into live band production, lighting design, and sound engineering. His drum intro immediately set the tone. Tight musicianship, explosive energy, and a seamless collaboration with the Red Hot Chili Peppers made this one of the most critically praised shows of the decade. Sometimes the biggest impact doesn't require the biggest props. Aerosmith and NSYNC. The 2001 halftime show marked a turning point. Aerosmith shared the stage with NSYNC, Britney Spears, Mary J. Blige, and Nelly, blending rock, pop, and hip-hop in one massive crossover event. This was early 2000s excess at its peak. Multi-artist staging, costume swaps, synchronized transitions, and large-scale set construction pushed the budget beyond $11 million. Huge money at the time. It helped redefine halftime shows as mainstream pop culture events rather than simple musical breaks. Prince. Prince's performance is often called the greatest halftime show of all time, and it rained. Instead of stopping, Prince embraced it. When he performed Purple Rain in an actual downpour, with purple lighting illuminating the storm, it became legendary. The production required specialized weatherproof equipment, lighting adaptations, and stage safety measures, contributing to its high cost. Sometimes greatness isn't about scale, it's about the moment. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. In 2020, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira delivered one of the most high-energy halftime shows ever. Pole dancing, live drumming, rapid costume changes, and relentless choreography packed into 14 minutes. The set design required constant transitions between two global superstars, each with distinct styles and staging needs. Beyond entertainment, the performance became a celebration of Latin culture on one of America's largest stages. The Weeknd. Performed during the COVID-19 pandemic, this halftime show looked completely different. With limited field access and restricted crowd interaction, The Weeknd invested reportedly $7 million of his own money to expand the visual design. The now famous Hall of Mirrors sequence instantly became meme material worldwide. Despite slightly lower TV ratings due to the pandemic year, online engagement and streaming numbers exploded afterward. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. The most expensive halftime show in history belongs to the 2022 Hip Hop Showcase. For the first time, hip-hop legends headlined the Super Bowl as the main focus. The production recreated West Coast street visuals, multi-room stage setups, coordinated choreography across multiple headliners, and surprise moments that required enormous logistical precision. It wasn't just a performance, it was a cultural milestone. Hip-hop officially took the Super Bowl throne. And that's the top 10 most expensive Super Bowl halftime shows ever. Which one was your favorite? And do you think the most expensive one deserved the top spot? Comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more countdowns like this.